Quote, "Those mortals who feast their ears with learning are one with the immortals with their sacrificial offerings." The power of learning and immortality. A powerful quote that suggests knowledge and learning elevate a person to a higher state of being. But what does it really mean? Is there a connection between wisdom and immortality? Let's explore this idea from different perspectives, spiritual, scientific, and practical, while uncovering a story that brings it to life. The meaning of the quote. The quote compares two types of individuals: those who learn and seek wisdom, those who perform sacred offerings. The comparison suggests that knowledge is as valuable as spiritual rituals, that those who dedicate themselves to learning are on the same path as those who offer devotion. In other words, wisdom is a sacred act. But why? Because learning leads to growth, transformation, and enlightenment, lifting a person beyond the ordinary into the extraordinary. Spiritual perspective. In many traditions, wisdom is seen as a form of spiritual wealth. The mind, when nourished with knowledge, becomes clear, focused, and powerful. Learning isn't just about collecting information, it's about transformation. Every insight expands our awareness, making us more connected to life and its mysteries. Many sages and enlightened beings have emphasized that true learning brings liberation. It dissolves ignorance, which is the root of suffering. So, when we learn deeply, we transcend our limitations, much like an immortal being who exists beyond time. Scientific perspective. From a scientific perspective, learning rewires the brain. Every time we acquire new knowledge, our neural pathways strengthen, allowing us to think more clearly and creatively. Studies show that lifelong learning keeps the brain young and sharp. People who actively engage in mental stimulation have a lower risk of cognitive decline. In a way, continuous learning grants us a kind of immortality. Our ideas and contributions live on, and our minds stay active even as our bodies age. Furthermore, learning fosters adaptability, which is key to survival. Civilizations that have valued education and knowledge have flourished, proving that wisdom is a force that sustains life. Let's bring this wisdom to life through a short story. In a distant village, there was a wise old man named Oren. He never performed rituals or prayers, yet people respected him deeply. One day, a young boy asked, "Why do people come to you if you do not make offerings to the divine?" Oren smiled and pointed to the sky. "When the birds sing in the morning, do they perform a ritual?" The boy shook his head. "Yet, their song brings joy to all who hear it. Just like them, I spend my life learning and sharing wisdom. This is my offering, an offering of knowledge, which brings light to others." Years later, the boy became a great teacher, spreading wisdom to many. And though Oren passed away, his teachings lived on, making him immortal in the hearts of those he inspired. How it applies to everyday life. So how can we apply this wisdom in our daily lives? Commit to lifelong learning, whether it's reading, listening to insightful discussions, or developing a skill. Learning keeps us engaged and growing. Share knowledge. Teaching what we learn strengthens our understanding and helps others grow too. Stay curious. The more we question and explore, the richer our lives become. Embrace change. Learning helps us adapt and find new opportunities and challenges. Like Oren, when we seek wisdom, we leave behind something greater than ourselves. In this way, we too achieve a form of immortality. Those mortals who feast their ears with learning are one with the immortals with their sacrificial offerings. Learning is more than just gaining knowledge, it's a way of transcending limitations, of contributing to something greater. So, what will you learn today? Because every insight, every lesson, is a step toward your own immortality. Thank you for joining this exploration of wisdom. If this message resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe for more insights into timeless truths. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step, and every great idea begins with a strong foundation. See you in the next episode.